Hello crafters, this is Linda from Linda's Paper Creations. I have a card here for you today. It's got a bit of a different look to it. I'm sure that you've seen it. I can't exactly remember what it's called, but here it is. And I will show you. I've used Calypso Coral in this one. And what you do is you take this card and then you open it like this and then close it. And this is how it looks from the top. Okay, so we'll get started. Put that aside. What we've used in this with this card is the Lift Me Up bundle. It comes with the dies and all these stamps. And we actually use this Just a Note to Lift Your Spirits. And on the inside, Sending Smiles Across the Miles. We use this one. And we use the small cloud. As far as I know, that's... And then, of course, we just use the die for the big balloon. Okay, and here it is on here. It's the Lift Me Up bundle. It consists of the Up and Away thin lit dies and also the stamp set Lift Me Up, and you get 10% off, and in Canada that's $59.25 for the set. And there's quite a few stamps. There's 16 stamps in here and there's 15 dies. Okay, so what you will also be needing is a piece of thick Whisper White at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And you will also need a piece of Whisper White thick at 4 3/16 by 5 7/16. And then you'll need another piece of thick Whisper White at 6 inches by 5 inches, score along the long side at 2 inches and 4 inches. And then a piece of, I'm going to use Tempting Turquoise today instead of the Calypso Coral, okay? So you'll need a piece of Tempting Turquoise at 5 1/4 by 4. And you'll need 2 pieces of 1 1/4 by 3 inch, or just scraps of one of white and one of Tempting Turquoise. You will also need a die cut in the Tempting Turquoise, oval die cut, right here at 4 inches by 3 inches. So it's 4 inches tall by 3 wide. Okay, so you also need glimmer paper. I used the, what was it I used? It's the white anyway. And I cut out one of the dies, the largest die in this. Also using brights, the Tempting Turquoise bright enamel dots. I'm also using the Elegant Dots Textured Impressions embossing folder. I'm using the Tempting Turquoise stamp pad. I'm also using the basic rhinestone jewels, and I think I've used 6 of the medium, maybe the small ones. Okay, and all I used from the enamels are the dots, are I used 2 of the Tempting Turquoise stars. Okay, so we're going to get started. Here we go. So, okay, so we're going to take this and make the card base. And you're going to burnish it. Okay. And that's that. And then you're going to take this Okay, what I've done is I have embossed with the elegant dots the top part, and I've also cut out with the oval die. Okay, and then what I've done is because I wanted it to be a little not quite so flimsy, I cut out the other piece and I glued it right on here like so. So let me just see if I've got that done. Okay, so we're going to add that piece onto the back of the top. Okay, just going to use some snail. Just gives it some substance, right? Okay, so you open that up and you line that up so it's perfectly lined and you can't see it in the back or from the front. Okay, there you go. Now we're going to take, I'm just going to set that one aside, and then okay, we're going to take the piece that's 6 inch by 5 inch and that is scored at 2 and 4. We're going to actually stamp before you actually burnish it. Fold it up. I used all the stamps on here with the Tempting Turquoise. Just did that to save some time for the video. And then we're going to burnish and burnish at the 2 and then the 4. So it's like so. So hill or mountain and dip. Okay. Now we're going to take this piece, just make sure it's really burnished well. And next we are going to take the Tempting Turquoise, that's 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to put that inside. We're going to adhere that inside. And just make sure it's all, just don't want to have any glue here. And then just make sure it's in there straight and that there's 1/8 of an inch all the way around. There we go. And then we are going to add this, let's see, just like so. We're just going to add the one on the right, just add adhesive there. And I'm going to use fast fuse so it really stays, if I can get it to work for me today. You want to get actually closer, so there we go. All right. I'm doing overkill here, but here you go. And so what we're going to do is kind of line it up there, that it gives you that 1/8 of an inch all the way around. There you go. Make sure that's on there. And there you go. So then what we're going to do is we're going to adhere this die cut onto here. Okay, and you can always, if you wanted to, use an embossing folder on the background. That would look really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to add randomly okay, for the sake of the video, and then I'm going to just add that to the die cut. I want to make sure it's straight. Make sure it's lined up nicely, and that looks pretty good. Okay, and I'm not going to, I mean, you have the choice. You can add your little clouds, but I've decided against that. And then you're going to add your rhinestones, which I'll do right now. And I'm just using the small ones. And I put, 6 on here. I don't know, I just like bling. Okay. Actually, I think I moved that over a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, I see I have a piece that didn't come out. There we go. Just going to make sure that they're all out. In the rush to prepare for this video, I didn't do that. Okay. And yeah, you can put 5 or 6. There we go. Or 7. I can never have too many, you know what I mean? Just move that one here. And this one that's stuck on my hand here. Yeah, that'll be good. Put those away. Now, okay. Okay, now we're going to add this. Now what we do is we close this up and we're going to add the die cut. And what I do is I just use some Tombow, close the card up, and add a little bit. Don't go too far over. You can use snail if you want, or anything like that. But so what I've done, let me just, I think I've gone over a little bit there. And what you do is you set that inside there. You set the die cut in there. And just make sure that it does come through. There we go. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I stamped the Just a Note to Lift Your Spirits, and I used a stitch die, which I don't think Stampin' Up, no, Stampin' Up doesn't have that available just yet, the rectangles. So I had some already, so I'm going to take the fast fuse to put the sentiment. Okay, let's, and then I just used, that was with the scrap, and then I just put that, I lined it up a bit, maybe it's on two, there we go. And then we add the, whatever I did with the little stars. Oh, here they are. And what I did is I just added the enamel stars right there and right here. So it's quite a nice card. And there you go. So hopefully I've given you all the info you need. If not, I will add it to the screen later. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And so if you're Canadian, I'd love the opportunity to become your demonstrator. So please shop at my online store. The link is in the description below this video. Please check out some of my other videos by clicking on them, and please click my photo to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.